Because for church folks to get free, we're going to have to deal with psychological barriers. It's a reason why you can't stay in a relationship. And it's not always the other person. If you've been through 10 relationships, they ain't the one crazy. You need to go and find them 10 people and apologize because you was the nut. I ain't got nobody. Y'all ain't gonna help me. Y'all ain't gonna help me. Y'all don't want to tell the truth. You done ran off some good men. You done ran off some good women. I can't get no help here. Everybody you met wasn't a dog. You had some good, but because you were in the mind. It was a barrier that stopped you from truly allowing somebody in because you was hurt. Lord, it's good teaching today. And so here we are now on the threshold of doing something great for God, but some reason or another we cannot get past the barriers of the skeletons in the closet. Oh, you can dress it up, you can put perfume on it, but a skeleton is still a skeleton, and it comes out every now and then and hovers over our head. Every time you try to go forward, the skeleton in your closet pulls you back, and you wonder, why can't I let this go? It's because there's a barrier in the mind that needs to be dealt with, and I come here to show you how to get over psychological barriers. Here it is. If you're going to get over a psychological barrier, if you're going to want to get over the addictions and be able to turn off the triggers that trigger you to drive, that drives you to the pipe, if you're going to really deal with the alcoholism, it's more than just physical, it's in the mind. We got to shut off the valve that tells it, turn it on in the mind. We got to get rid of the obsession that drives you to do whatever it is that you do. I'm glad that we just among family, because I usually don't talk like this in front of everybody. Because whether you want to address it or not, there is some addictions in Christendom. There's some folk who love the Lord but love the pipe too. Y'all ain't gonna say nothing. There's some folk who love the Lord but can't turn off the Playboy channel. There is some folk who love the Lord but like a little wine on the side. There is some folk who love the Lord but love gambling at Vegas, pulling that one-eyed demon thinking she gonna pay off and lose everything. There are some folk who genuinely love the Lord, but it is those psychological barriers that prevent them from having a wholesome relationship. Interpersonal conflicts, says Dr. Smith. Dr. Smith called them interpersonal conflict. What do you do when the fight is with you? Who do you go to when the fight is on the inside? How do you win the war within? Am I in the right church? If I ain't in the right church, now I can preach something how you jumping and shouting, but I want to deal with those who are worn. And as a preacher, I love the God, but I got this taste. I got this issue. I got this fetish. And I can't really tell church folk because they all talking about you need to pray about it. I've been praying. I need somebody to tap in on the inside of me who ain't going to judge me and hold my hand while I walk through this thing. Can you tell me how to get through this barrier? Oh, yeah. I'm a deliverance preacher, and we deal with deliverance. And watch this. If you want some cute stuff, go down the street, because I'm going to tell you straight like it TIST is. Here it is. If If you're going to knock down the barriers that are in your life, if you're going to win the war within, the first thing that you must do is receive instructions from God's word and be willing to do them without reservation. Can't get no help in that. If you're going to get delivered in the mind, you got to reboot the mind. You got to first break the mind down and then build the mind back up. But you're going to have to discover what's on the inside of your mind. And if you're going to break this thing, you need instructions from God's word. Notice where Joshua was when he ran into the captain of the Lord of hosts. He was by himself. He had private counsel before he got public praise. And baby, this is your manual for living. Every issue, every fetish, every illicit passion can be conquered if you receive divine instructions. That means you have to put yourself by yourself to hear concerning yourself. Can't get no help in that. You can't tell everybody your business, but the remedy to your issue, to your proclivity, to your fetish is right here in God's word. No, don't be ashamed of it. Fight it. Don't be embarrassed about it. Fight it. Don't walk away from it. Fight it. Don't hide it. Fight it. Don't come here and act like you ain't dealing with it. Fight it, baby. Some stuff you're going to have to learn how to fight. I can't get no help here now. You're going to have to fight every day of your life. Going to be a fight. And before I let him beat me, Harpo, all my life I had to fight. I ain't got nobody in here. Has anybody been struggling with this all your life? Don't stop fighting because you get saved. Don't stop fighting because you get anointed. That's when the fight is on. All my life I had to fight. And before I let him beat me, God, I wish I had one witness here that put their hand in the devil's face and tell the devil, all my life I had to fight. And before I let you beat me, you got to let the devil know it's going to be on 24/7, 7 days a week, because we going to fight. I can't get nobody to say here, I'm going to fight till I'm free. I'm going to fight till I'm delivered. I'm going to fight till I'm saved. I'm going to fight till I'm rescued. Somebody got to fight. Touch your neighbor on the shoulder and tell him it's on and crackling up in here. Touch about 5 people, tell them you're going to have to fight for it. Come on, tell them you're going to have to fight for it. It ain't going to go by you just cry. You're going to have to fight for it. It ain't going to go by because you told such and such your business. You're going to have to fight for it. I can pray for you all day long. Lay oil on your head till you slick and slick willy. But baby, if you ain't willing to fight for yourself, all the prayers ain't going to help you. The anointed oil ain't going to help you. You have to tell yourself no sometime. I ain't going to do it. I ain't going. I don't care how much I want it. I don't care how much I love it. Today is the day that I put up my dukes and tell the devil, bring what you got, baby. But you better bring a lunch because it's going to be on. I wish I had somebody here. I feel like fighting. I'm tired of the devil slapping me across the head. We gonna fight like girls too. I'm gonna just close my... I ain't got time to be pretty. I'm just gonna grab some hair, put my nails out, I'm scratching eyes because it's a fight. Somebody shout, it's on, it's on, it's on, it's on, it's on. Tell your neighbor it's a fight. Come on, tell somebody else it's a fight. You're going to have to learn how to fight for your families. You have to fight for your respect back. You have to fight for peace. It's a fight. I'm afraid, beloved, that we come to church and we turn off our thinking caps. We come to church and we get so docile. We come here and we get so uppity. We get so sensitive. I mean, I don't even want to step on a fly. I'm saved. No, it's a bug. I can't get no help in there. You're going to have to learn how to crush some stuff. If you're going to be victorious, there's some giants in your life you're going to have to whoop. You can't ask this giant to leave. You can't beg this giant to leave. Please, Mr. Giant, leave. No, get a rock and a slingshot and just wind up, baby, and bust him across the head to the white meat. But it's going to be on up in here. Touch three people I'm in a fight. Don't touch me when I'm fighting. I don't know whose side you on. I don't know whose side you on. I don't know whose side. Don't you grab me in the fight. Don't grab me. You better grab him because I'm fighting anything. I can't get no help up in here. It's on and crackling. You got to get serious about your salvation. It's your salvation. It's your peace. It's your joy. It's your family. And if you ain't willing to fight for it, why should I? The instruction is in his word.